Good afternoon, everybody. I'm checking in for the new moon in Capricorn, which I'm doing, and probably a million other people in the world. It is definitely a new year. I'm feeling it in so many different ways, and I'm actually super excited to be on this journey with you guys. I've been thinking about it quite a bit. We all know how I preach authenticity to most people. And it has occurred to me that as a human design manifester, I have to honor my own cycles. So I will be doing the longer videos like these, which really make a point to you all, I know that, and try to weave in more ritual, but also I'll be uploading a lot more shorts because we do a lot more shorts all the time anyway. So that will help to widen the audience, and then I can really, do some other things. So many things to think about this year. Anyway, let me jump into the new moon. There's a lot to talk about. If you haven't felt it already, it's the type of thing that has like a little bit of a breath, I think. It's one of the strongest new moons of the year. So what a way to jump on to 2026. This is a day, and within the next few days, to write down all the things you really, really want, or even just like speak them, think them, do however you want to do it in ritual, you name it. You are supposed to dive into this new moon and this particular energy with so much enthusiasm. That's literally what the I Ching is saying right now. And I really dived into divination today because I spent a lot of time in stillness. As you can see, we had quite the snowstorm, and I'm enjoying that because wintertime is stillness time. Coming up on my favorite full moon in a couple of weeks. And if you're nearby, I do have a day retreat that's going to be there with the sound bath, so you could sign up for that. I'll link that below. Other than that, I wanted to talk about how literally right now in this kind of universal spirit that we have going on, the enthusiasm is being channeled through sort of like a magician or magical feel or magical spirit. That's literally where the gate is right now. It is where our collective is right now. There's a lot of enthusiasm. Some of it is towards positive, some of it's a little bit towards negative, but mostly it's for the collective of putting things together in the right place and trying like loud positivity to arise. Much like in the wintertime when everything's beneath the surface, the roots and all the things are dormant, we can feel this stuff kind of poking out a little bit. And it is time to allow that to percolate a little bit, if you would allow me to use that word. Percolate, grow, simmer, whatever you think about it. Take pause in the fact that we are becoming bigger, we're becoming better, we're allowing our spirit and our energy to truly shine through in the way that feels best to ourselves. And I mean this individually. When I drew the I Ching, it was interesting talking about the idea of detaching yourself from most things so that you can grab your own truth. Grabbing your own truth leads you to the best places of abundance. Joyfully grab the brass ring, if you know that metaphor. For those of you who used to go on carousels, if you don't know what that is, Google it, but you'll know what I mean. But we're balancing our enthusiasm actually with spirit. It's sort of like this juggling act of what comes in from the divine, what are we putting back into our heart? I kind of like that sort of metaphor. It's like coming in, coming out, allowing our own joyousness, our buoyancy, our energy, our spirit to be regenerated through the collective. It just seems like the best thing to think. It's the arrival of unadulterated excitement. It's truly number 16, enthusiasm in the I Ching. I think that this is the best time to celebrate ritual in all its forms. And that just could mean anything. I just want you to be in your own place. Allow yourself to have your own rhythm. Understand that the universe has its own rhythm. Our collective has its own rhythm. You know, some things go really easily. Sometimes things go kind of a little bit difficult, but it's okay, because basically it's this beautiful balancing act that, as our own magician, our own priest and priestesses, our own seers, our own prophets, we are on this journey. And it is our own magical self that comes to the surface and helps to meld with so many different things. Now, this becomes sort of like an individual journey. I was thinking about this one quote from the Bhagavad Gita, which literally says that detachment is not that you own nothing, but detachment is that nothing owns you. So think about that for a minute. If you have this magical sense of being, if you have this energy of enthusiasm, you can let things be a little bit lighter, and it can feel a little bit more like you're in control, or that you have more of a magical way of thinking. Things are a little bit more effortless. That was like one of my favorite words, actually. Speaking of effortless, I'm like, I just got out of the shower. I'm fine. I'm here for you guys, right? I don't need to dry my hair. I'm just here. I'm hanging out with the snow. Didn't get in my car. Didn't even shovel the walk quite yet. I am just chilling out and trying to be in a place where the stillness becomes a place of purification. Purification leads to detachment. Detachment leads to effortlessness. Effortlessness leads to calm abiding. Calm abiding leads to transcendence, really. There's just so many ways to transcend our own mind and our body and our spirit. And that's kind of like, wow, that was a kicker. I really kind of just jumped into that one. And I just want to say, it's a new moon. It's powerful. It's the year of the fire horse, which is coming up. And we have a bunch of eclipses coming up too. So it's interesting because there's really an eclipse coming up that's called the Ring of Fire eclipse. That's kind of interesting when we have the year of the fire horse. So I've been doing so many fire ceremonies lately, and the alchemy, just checking in with alchemy and using fire as a way to alchemize everything. Use that. It's the perfect tool right now. Especially, here in the Northeast. I just love the idea. It's kind of like this dichotomy of like the purity of the cold snow, and then the abundance of flame and heat. This is interesting. Just like in that fun was the Christmas show with like the heat miser, and then like the cold guy. I forget what his name is. I'll try to find him and pop him in, but you know who I'm talking about. We could be playful with these elements. We could really just allow them to work for us. Actually, I could jump in, other than doing fire ritual, which you guys know quite a bit. You could do snow moon water. That's another thing that's really fun. And actually, I think I'm going to go out and do that right now. Grab yourself a mason jar, scoop it up with super, super snow, and bring it on in, and that actually becomes this like beautiful elixir to use for something else. So not a bad idea for a new moon ritual, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go outside and scoop up quite a few jars myself. Anyway, that's what we got for the new moon. I am super excited to bring you guys on so many different journeys. I'm looking for ways to truly get out there with more education. I'm really looking into it. You guys know I'm on my own timeline. Please comment below. I want to know who's listening. Please, let's do this, because the more I can get feedback, it really, really helps. Fun fact that I kind of wanted to end with when we're talking about being our own prophets and seers and all those different ideas of being in our true power and being able to have that clear seeing kind of mentality. We're giving a nod, of course, to the passing on of Bob Weir. You guys know I'm a bit of a deadhead, so I can't not end without talking about that a little bit. Really cool fun facts was that apparently from the death of Jerry Garcia to the death of Bob Weir was 11,111 days. So that's some crazy numerology right there. And there are no accidents in this world. So first I want to share with you, I almost put it on, but it's practically in shreds and it's kind of cold out. But this is literally one of the first tie-dyes I made. Not necessarily first tie-dye, but a friend of mine in art school, we made these together and I still have one and it's still in shreds and I will keep it forever. Hand painted and hand dyed. We really had quite the little thing going on here. And shout out to Kelly who helped me do this. And I just want to end with a few lyrics from a song from Bob Weir. Can't really put it on here because of licensing issues, but if you can, Google the song Estimated Profit, and it's got a really cool groove to it, and it's just a beautiful song to think about when you're on your travels and you're on your journey. To say that where the ocean breezes blow, my time comes and voices say, and they tell me where to go. I'll be knocking on a golden door like an angel, standing in a shaft of light, rising up to paradise. I know I'm gonna shine. So shine, be that embodied magician, find the magic, find the peace, and take a little bit of time to organize yourself. This is gonna be a potent year where we can make great change, collectively and individually. You don't even have to do ritual, quite frankly, in the next few days. I want you to think and I want you to organize and be peaceful and know where your journey is going. And I hope that helps you. Adieu, adieu. I promise to see you more. I know I keep saying that, but I will. Either way, I'm not gonna link below too. I did a cool blog on little portals everywhere the other day as well. Please read that, Little Portals Everywhere. That's another thing that kind of came to me this week. And I think that you will enjoy it and also have some feedback on that as well. So happy new moon. I will see you guys all really soon. Be well. Bye.